After Game 1 Western Conference game between the Denver Nuggets and the LA Lakers, LeBron James sat down for a post-game interview and was asked the infamous questions. What was his thoughts on receiving 16 votes in the MVP race for this year? And you know what he said. I'm sure everybody's already heard what he said, right? I'm going to say it for you again. I'm pissed. That's right. So guess what? We're going to get into it on what exactly did he mean. What did LeBron mean when he said he was pissed? Welcome back to Tomorrow's Leader Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. And if you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Also, click those thumbs up, guys, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, you can follow us on social media. The links are listed below in the description. Out of 100 votes, LeBron James only received 16. Come on, guys, you got to be kidding me. The crazy part about it is when he sat down and was asked this question after the game. I apologize, guys, for laughing because this is truly funny. He sat back and he basically gave you his honest opinion. He was pissed. I'm like, look, LeBron, how do you feel about only receiving 16 votes in the MVP race this year? I'm pissed. Come on, guys. Really? You wouldn't be pissed? You've been out there playing your tail off the whole season. I mean, let's be real here. Yes, Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks, they did win the East. They were ahead of LeBron James and the Lakers overall record. I believe I think it was like 3 to 5 games, something like that. But I got an argument for that. And check this out. Charles Barkley tried to make an argument that LeBron James has Anthony Davis on his team, and that's the reason why he did not win the MVP race this year, because Giannis doesn't have that type of player playing with him on the Milwaukee Bucks, which shows that he more so led his team to win than anything, than what LeBron did with the Lakers. Well, check this out. Y'all know Coach don't sit down and take a lot of this stuff these folks say lightly. I have to dig in sometimes to get my information together because I know you guys want this information back just as quick as it came out. And the crazy thing about it is when I sat down and I looked at everything that was going on, I said, wait a minute. This ain't what Charles is saying is not true. And I think Shaq tried to allude to that, but didn't want to create a whole argument on TV that would have kept going on and on after the when the TNT group had their post-game discussions like they normally do. Once the game ends, they give their last thoughts on the game that was played. And I sat back and said, wait a minute, I'm going to sit down. I want to sit down for myself and find out exactly what's going on here because this doesn't make sense. And I know for a fact that this has actually happened in the past where an MVP was crowned who had a lesser record than whoever had the best record between the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference. Here goes 2 examples. In 2012, San Antonio Spurs, Chicago Bulls had better records than the Miami Heat. Who won the MVP that year? LeBron James. In 2013, 2014, Kevin Durant, who won the MVP. San Antonio had a better record than OKC. That's 2 instances. Here's a third one. In 2016-17, Russell Wilson, MVP. Guess what, guys? There were 9 teams between the Eastern and the Western conferences that had better records than OKC. If you think I'm telling you a tale, please research Coach's information. I dare you. I dare you. So, in all actuality, when you sit down and listen to what LeBron said in that post-game conference, he's right. He's right. There were narratives that went on each time those MVPs was given out. I'll take you back. 2012, 2013, that was the year when LeBron James' contract was up with the Miami Heat, and everybody's trying to figure out which way was he going. Was he going to stay with Miami or was he going to go somewhere else? That was the biggest question that was being asked at that time. That was a narrative for that instance right there. 2013, 2014. That was the year right before, that was the year Kevin Durant ended up winning the MVP when he should have got it the year that they gave it to LeBron because that year OKC had a better record than the Miami Heat. Now, 2016, 2017, when Russell Westbrook won the MVP, guess what? That's the same year Kevin Durant left and went to Golden State. after OKC had lost to, after OKC had lost to Golden State when they were up 3-1 in the Western Conference playoffs. So there you have it, guys. All different narratives that have been put in place or was there, things that happened that caused these voters to go ahead and vote for these players to win the MVP. I'm like, guys, listen. I don't care if a guy has a team that only won daggone 30 games. Why do I say that? And he's crowned the MVP. Why do I say that? Because the simple fact is it shows that that guy went out there, that player went out there and did something with that team to get them over the hump as far as being competitive. That's what it's all about, guys, is being competitive. Because you already know a lot of these daggone franchises don't have the money, or they may have the money and refuse to spend the money to get the players in there to be competitive, to possibly win a championship. All they really care about is entertainment. It's just like a hobby to them. They say, hey, I got this basketball team here, and they bring in roughly $400 million a year. I'm cool. I'm not worried about winning no championship. And then guess they come watch the games. They don't up and get mad with the franchise and say, hey, we're not spending no money with you no more. The franchise come out, give another narrative. Again, the word narrative, give another narrative, giving the patrons hope that they're going to possibly get some people in there that's going to put them in contention to possibly win a championship. And guess what? It doesn't happen. So again, guys, yes, the narrative is true what LeBron said. But guys, hey, if you like the content, please like, share, subscribe. Also, you can follow us on social media. The links are listed down below. And remember, be that one and lead.